we've now come to the question that we ask all our guests on the show, and actually it was only 5 years away. So what do you think the role of the HR function will be in 2025?
Yeah, I know, it's terrifying, isn't it? 5 years, it's 2025. I think we are certainly in a time where HR, or people teams, as we now kind of are using as phrase as well, are moving towards that data-driven people focus. I think there is no longer the ability to sit on the fence around digital. Again, it always takes that, I get my phone out for everything to do, whether I'm traveling, whether it's now that I do my regular weekly shop on the train on the way to work. I can access so much through digital technology. And the same with our systems and our reporting. The better we're starting to look at things like analytics, and the more we're having these tools that make that easier, I think as HR professionals, we've got to start thinking about what that means. What do those analytics do? How are they driving what we do as a business? And we've got to start taking them seriously. I think there's been quite a shift with all the governance that we're seeing in HR to a lot more of the large consulting firms taking on some of that sort of people HR role. I know particularly with gender pay, lots of organisations do give that out to large consulting organisations. And actually, I think we've got to start bringing some of that back in-house as well, and making sure that we are at the forefront of what's going on. We are understanding what that means for people, and being quite quantitative as well as qualitative about what we're doing. And I think we need to embrace change. I think it will be coming. It's coming. It's already here in some places. And it really needs to help us kind of be agile in how we're working, thinking about doing things maybe a bit differently.
Yeah.
But we've always got to keep people at the centre of what we're doing. So I think digital is there. It's going to change what we're doing. But I think we have to underline it with data and analytics. And that's, for me, I think where gender pay is really great, because it's about people, and that's for us, it is about our organisation. But it has to be supported with what's going on, what we're seeing, what are the trends. And we've got to be able to be a bit more analytical. I think it's, it's already moved from that kind of gatekeeping, oh yeah, HR says no, I can't do that, and supporting employees, to that more driving business, driving strategy. What's the purpose of what we're delivering? What does the business purpose look like? And how do we sit at those senior levels to help drive those organisations into thinking more about their people? You can't run an organisation without people. I mean, unless you're an organisation that's just computers, and things like, think about, the BT kind of server replacement, you still need people. And there's still only far robotics go at the moment in terms of how intelligent they can be. People are our biggest asset. Let's get the most out of them, but not in a kind of like, let's drive them to the ground, get every bit of blood out that stone.
Yeah.
But actually, how can we work smarter, more efficiently, and how do we use data and digital technology to move into that area, so that actually as people teams we're adding value. We're not just delivering what needs to be delivered, but we're adding that additional value. Yeah. We're advisors and consultants within our own organisations, and we have that space to really be able to do that. And I think you've got to show to an organisation how you can do that, and really show to them, this is how we're adding value to you and your people. And if we can get really the most out of people, and we can keep and we can retain and we can help people move on and come back, because there are lots of shifts now, we'll get more out of them. The happier people are, the more productive people are. The more productive they are, the better for the business numbers as well. And we see that with gender pay and diversity. The more diverse an organisation is, the better their productivity is, the better their bottom numbers.
Happier the customers
better for all of us.
Katy, thank you very much for being a guest on the show. How can people stay in touch with you?
So I'm on LinkedIn, Katy Gray, or please feel free to email me at work as well, katygray@arup.com.
Perfect. Katy, thank you very much for being a guest on the show.
Thank you.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice, and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.